Alright, so welcome back to my channel. Today I'm basically doing kind of like a, not like an anti-haul, but kind of like new releases, I guess, in like the beauty world right now. I have not looked at any upcoming releases or anything like that, basically in months, because like the only time I wear makeup is now. When I'm filming, I don't really wear makeup too often when going out anymore because you have to wear a mask. So I haven't really cared, I guess, to look or spend money or anything like that on makeup. But I guess kind of interested in me now with some of the things. So, and then some things I just thought were not useful. But I know the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty is going on right now. I just bought like the Derma Blend face powder because I did need a new face powder soon. I'm about to run out of both of mine. So yeah, I would be looking into that for now because you can get some good deals, and that's basically the 2 times a year that I buy a lot of makeup is when that sale goes on because I don't like to pay full price. But anyway, let's just get into kind of the new releases right now and see how that goes. Alright, so the first thing is from Morphe and Madison Beer. It's just kind of like this neutral palette. It's like a whole big set. She has some eyeshadow brushes, kind of like these shimmer sprays, I guess, for your body. I think if you like the more natural colors, this might not be too bad because it doesn't look like it's too expensive. It looks like it's in that $20 range, and it kind of has those not super warm neutrals, but kind of like the like actual neutral. Like there's a little bit of warms and a little bit of cools in this palette, so it's kind of a good mix if you do need a neutral palette. But this is just one of the things I wasn't really that interested in. And then BH Cosmetics is having a release, I guess, of new glitters, because I know recently they have done a sale in the past, and they were trying to get rid of all their glitters, and it looks like maybe they're just releasing new ones. It's called the OMG Glitter, and so they have, it looks like glitter liners as well as kind of like cream chunky glitter. I guess they're vegan glitter as well, so I think they were just trying to reformulate and get rid of all their other ones basically to come out with these new ones. These were the only things that I was kind of interested in. Let me find the colors that I thought were cool. Okay, so none of these are actually loose glitters. They're all either the cream eyeliner ones or kind of like the ColourPop glitters. It's the face and body like gel glitter, but it says it does dry down. But the one that seemed interesting to me is basically like this, I'll put it up here, it's like this lighter white, pinkish, yellow one, as well as there's a green one kind of down on the bottom as well. I think those two look cool and would be different for my collection, so they're only like $12 and then $10 for the eyeliners. So those are the things that I did see that are kind of interesting to be able to get. Okay, and the next thing I saw is from Glamlight. It's their new ice cream palette. I guess it's a collection, but the palette was what interested me the most. I'm not going to get it because I'm not going to use the top part. What I really want is a pastel palette. That's what I'm missing from my collection, I guess. I was trying to do this eyeshadow look today, and I needed like a pure mint green and kind of a more soft pink, and this was what I just got from the festival palette from Profusion. But I think I need like an actual pastel palette to be able to do some of the other looks that I've really been wanting to. So if it was only the bottom like 3 rows, I think I would be more interested, but the top 3 just don't, and I know they're just going to go to waste. So I'm probably not going to end up getting this palette, but it does look pretty nice. Okay, up next is something that I thought is kind of weird, but it's only $25, so I guess it's not that bad. It's a Pat McGrath. It's a mini set, so it's kind of like you don't get that full eyeshadow, but you get 3 items. So you get the Fembot, I guess that's the shade name. It's the matte lipstick, not liquid lipstick. It's the matte lipstick, and then you also get the lip balm in clear, as well as a lip pencil in Suburbia. And I think that this is a good set. I don't really want the clear one, I guess. I don't know if you're supposed to like layer that with the other lipstick or just use it on its own. But I think the lipstick itself, it looks nice. And then if you're into lip pencils, which I'm usually not because it's just too much work to also line your lips. But I think this is a good set for what it includes. It's only $25 and you get it. I heard her lipsticks are good. One day I'm going to try them. Yeah, so I'm kind of in the middle right now about this one. I don't know if I really want it or not. So we'll see. I already have a bunch of lipsticks and stuff that I don't really need anymore, especially now that we're having to wear masks and no one can see it. Up next is something that I've heard a bunch of people talking about. It's the new Natasha Dionne like eyeshadow palette. It's in, what is it called? I think it's just, alright, I thought I was getting it wrong. It's just called the Glam palette. It's kind of like the all neutral colors, and honestly, like I bought the Tati Beauty palette a little while ago when she first released it, and I barely use like this column, and that kind of seems what this is. It's kind of like the lighter shades, and I feel like if I want a neutral look, this is all I have to reach for. And so even though I think it is pretty, I'm not going to use it, to be completely honest. I don't use a lot of neutrals, and so I know this isn't for me, but I know a lot of people are super excited about it, so I did want to just bring it up anyway, because I think it does give a nice mix of mattes and like I guess glitters and shimmers and stuff. So there's not too many mattes that it's so overpowering that you're just bored with the palette. And I think those shimmers do look really nice. So I think if you are going to go for this, if you want that neutral palette, this would be good, like a good price, good quality, and everything like that. It's just not for me, but I did want to bring it up because it does look pretty, and it would be better for some people besides me. Okay, and up next is we've been waiting almost like a year, maybe? I don't know time anymore. But it is basically the old Kat Von D brand, and it changed to vegan beauty, I guess. They have released a new eyeshadow palette, and I know it's not like it's not her brand anymore, so it doesn't have like her artwork or anything, but I think they did really well, at least in my opinion, with kind of like the same style. Like the colors are definitely not what she would usually release, and I kind of like these colors more anyway, but I think the outside packaging itself kind of still gives that charm that a lot of other brands don't seem to do, at least with outside packagings. They kind of just, I mean, they're pretty, but this kind of gives like that pop-up feel like her old palettes had and everything like that, but it is more geared towards the modern consumer, and so I like it. I think the pan sizes are good. There's not like unnecessary packaging, at least in it, because the pans are closer together, and it's not just like a big palette wasted space kind of thing, and it's not laid out weird, and it's appealing to the eye. So honestly, I really like this, but a lot of people have been having mixed opinions, and if I already did have these colors, I think I would buy it, but I do still want to see in the store like quality wise, because it could be different as well with the new management taking over. So I do want to see what it looks like in store and how it feels and everything like that, and then I think I'll decide, because I'm kind of in the middle about this one, just because I do think it's really pretty. And I think it's a good like travel palette, and I'd get a lot of use out of it at least. So, okay, up next is kind of just like a brand that just came out, and it's going to be a very unpopular opinion, but it's the Selena Gomez Rare Beauty brand. And honestly, with what she's released right now, it's just not for me. I don't like the lighter coverage, kind of dewy looks. Like, that's just not what my face is. Like, I have very oily skin and that just doesn't work for me. I don't really care much for cream or like cream blushes or contours or anything like that. I do have some in my collection, but I don't use them often. I just have them there, and I prefer powders. And so this is very geared towards people who want that luminous, like, natural, I guess, makeup. And, like, I could see using it for some, but that's just not really what I'm looking for when I'm about to pay, like, $40 for something. And so what you get for the price just doesn't relate to me, at least with some of the reviews I've seen on it. Especially the eyeliner. I've heard the eyeliner is awful and just dry, so I don't know. But I hope she does well. She seems like a nice celebrity person, I guess, but just not something that I would really want to buy. Okay, up next is something I thought kind of looked weird, but I guess some people would like it. I'm not gonna buy it, but it's this SpongeBob and makeup eraser, like, collab, I guess. It's different. Basically, each character has like a different, there's 7 different characters on here, and they each have a different rag, I guess, to remove makeup. I'm just not interested in that, but I know, like, my friend Julia would be, so it kind of just depends on what you still like versus what you don't. I just prefer, like, my regular solid color ones, but I think this would be nice for, like, maybe, I don't want to seem mean because I know a lot of older people still like SpongeBob, but kind of like the younger teens that are just getting into makeup. That way they don't waste money on makeup wipes and things like that. I think $25 for 7 of these. They could use 1 a day. You do your makeup 7 days a week, wash it on Saturday. So I think maybe for the younger audience this appeals a lot more. Not for me. I don't know. I just kind of grown out of it. But I think it does look cute. And they did the characters very well on the actual makeup wipe itself. So I just wanted to bring that up in case anyone was interested. I know the makeup eraser itself, like the fabric or whatever, it's really nice to take off your makeup and everything like that. So these are going to be good quality, and it's not too expensive, and you get 7 little pads. So alright, that is it for this video. I kind of went rambling on some of them. I don't know, I feel like I want to explain myself more as to why I don't want something or why I do. But anyway, that is the end of this video. Thanks for watching this long. If you made it to the end, new releases and things like that, I'm going to try to get this video up fast, because usually by the time I remember to edit it and put it up, it's already too late. So I'm going to try to do that tonight and put it up by hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. But I will see you guys in my next video.